So our group did its project on Crocs. Here's a brief outline of what we'll be covering in the presentation. So Crocs was founded in 2001 by George Bodecker Jr., Lyndon Hanson, and Scott Siemens. By purchasing the right to the Crosslight patent in 2004, Crocs was able to quickly grow into a household name that earns billions of dollars in revenue. To analyze Crocs' marketing strategy, we used the big picture framework that we have used in class all semester. We found problems in targeting, positioning, and promotion, which will all be spoken about in the presentation. But first, we will go through Crocs' current strategy. Crocs' core competence is its ability to be innovators in the footwear industry. The company's strategic asset is its versatility and variety. Crocs offers many products in several different colorways and styles. Finally, the product that Crocs markets is a lightweight slip-on that can be worn in nearly any environment. Crocs uses both acquisition and retention. The company produces many different designs to acquire and appeal to new customers, but do not market them at all. Because of the long-lasting material of Crocs, there is a big acquisition push. Regarding retention, Crocs has risen from 38th to 7th most popular brand among teens, according to CEO Andrew Rees. Crocs' source of volume is to steal share. The company has many competitors, constantly partners with popular celebrities and brands, and appeals to the new generation of consumers in social media.
Crocs has 3 target segments. They clearly separate gender and age groups, as well as those who have a specific shoe need for a job. They are able to provide an individualized fit for each group in the market. Crocs' current position in the market is that they are an ugly shoe worn as a joke. That perception leads to many people not choosing Crocs. Crocs' current position is that they are a comfortable and simple shoe, pushing people to buy them if they want a quick slide-on choice. Crocs' target is currently focused on a young audience. They had a successful debut on TikTok and continue to post videos. This move has lifted sales 20%. TikTok is a young app, amounting to 60% of users being between 16 and 24 years old. Crocs is a shoe company that produces a plethora of options. Some of their accessories include gibbets, charms, and masks. Crocs has a price range of $13.99 to $139.99. Their average price is lower when compared to competitors such as Birkenstock. In 2019, Crocs had 193 outlet stores, 109 retail stores, and 63 kiosks throughout the world. They often sell through third-party retailers such as Dick's, Kohl's, and Nordstrom. Crocs promotes their most well-known version of their Croc via typical social media platforms. The main problem that Crocs must address is better addressing the adult target market, revamping their present image, and stronger social media execution through showing their versatility.
The first problem for Crocs is their targeting. They're mainly targeted towards teens, with social media being the main culprit. And through these tweets, they try to grab the attention of teens and young adults. They also have meaningful collaborations with Bad Bunny, Justin Bieber, KFC, and try to target their ads towards them.
There is a portion of the website with categories of scenarios Crocs can be worn in, as well as a charity initiative such as a large donation of Crocs, which caters to older demographics. However, this is more something that needs to be researched or already wanted because of the lack of proper publication. There have been attempts to market to an older population, but is very minimal in comparison to the efforts towards younger demographics. To have more of a diverse consumer in their products and overall desirability in Crocs would need to target adults. Here's an example of a Hulu Choose Your Own experience ad, which showcases the functionality of the shoe, along with a few examples of how Crocs has focused on adults in previous marketing efforts, but could be capitalized on more. This is a sample commercial we believe Crocs could use to grab the attention of older adults. Having a set of commercials emphasizing the functionality and benefits of doing different common tasks or responsibility of older adults, such as walking the dog or getting the mail, is one way this could happen. Another action that could be taken would be to have commercials with current news that strike the concern or appeal to the emotions of an older population. This could look like having a commercial publicizing their gratitude towards essential workers. This is already being done on the website, but it would reach a much larger audience if they were to spread that information more through pull marketing. Lastly, having appearances on shows or having celebrities that are loved and known by older adults would be a great way to get older adults to give Crocs another look or two.
Our next issue involves Crocs brand image. The Crocs brand has always represented itself in a light that it is not an attractive shoe or a professional shoe. Crocs has absorbed their brand image of hatred almost into their brand philosophy. Although this strategy has worked for the most part in the past, it's easier to see now that the Crocs brand image must be reoriented for a new marketing strategy. New Crocs advertisements should acknowledge their perceived ugliness, but that this image has stayed consistent and now ugliness is now on trend. Crocs has previously defined its brand to be quirky and for the fashion misfits. However, based on recent fashion trends, Crocs needs to tell their customers that they're now trendy and would be able to pull in customers who are willing to spend significantly more money. One way to look at this trend is to look at the ugly or dad shoe trend. The ugly shoe trend is very popular, and Crocs brand can be applied to this. Ranging brands all the way from less expensive New Balances to $1,000 sneakers by Balenciaga, these brands have all followed this movement toward a less fashionable design. If Crocs were to emphasize that ugly shoes are on trend and are also being mirrored by big house brands, there's an opportunity for Crocs to tell customers that although high fashion houses are following this trend, Crocs was first. Crocs can capitalize on this trend if they were to orient their marketing campaigns to focus on trendiness through their quirky design and high fashion similarities, rather than show older or outdated images of perceived normal Croc wears. Here's a quick graph showing the rise of the ugly shoe trend in 1 year, proving that ugly shoes are becoming increasingly more popular. Finally, Crocs has worked with brands like Balenciaga to unveil a widely expensive version of the original Croc that consumers know and love, but has made it more expensive and more attractive to a higher paying audience that chases trends. The Post Malone audience is cooler and will attract a new customer base, one that doesn't look for comfortability or durability, but instead quirkiness and coolness. By providing the new customer proposition of being a comfortable and stylish shoe that is made for adults who work in specialized areas, this could push people to look at Crocs as an option and make the purchase to gain a shoe with comfortability, versatility, and style. Above, we have compiled a new strategy to implement a change for the brand image. Crocs needs to let consumers know that there is a trend and Crocs is a part of it. Then Crocs should create an ad campaign that shows high fashion models and hip personas wearing the clog. Finally, Crocs should emphasize in their campaigns that they're always on trend and are in tune with pop culture.
The third major problem we notice lies in Crocs' social media use. Currently, all of the Crocs social media pages post mostly just pictures of their classic clog. Only 7 of Crocs' last 100 Twitter photos featured a non-classic style Croc. While we believe it's important to continue promoting the classic Crocs, Crocs should also promote their newer styles, which are much more fashionable and functional. Most people already know about the classic Crocs and have likely already bought a pair if they were planning on it, but many people don't know about their newer styles. Instead of relying on push marketing aimed at people seeing their new styles while already on their website, it would be advantageous for Crocs to consider more of a pull approach, actively promoting their other styles to consumers that might not know about them yet. As you can see, Crocs is offering the same fashionable styles as famous brands like Bloomingdale's and Doc Marten, but they're offering them at a much lower price. They could see a lot of success with these more fashionable shoes if people knew that Crocs offered the styles that they love for much lower prices than they'd find elsewhere. Crocs needs to feature these styles more on their social media to increase awareness of them and to cement the idea in people's minds that they can go to Crocs for more than just the classic styles they already know. Crocs have many different purposes and audiences depending on the type, but their current social media strategy only really focuses on the one style that you can see circled. There are so many different types of Crocs depending on the audience. Their social media strategy should better reflect their inventory and promote the different types of Crocs to gain some more awareness of these styles and bring more people onto the Crocs website. Essentially, new Crocs social media posts needs to showcase more of their styles, not just the classics, and some of the context or captions on these posts should point out all of these great features, like the fashion forwardness of some styles and the functionality of others. We don't want Crocs just to be a company that sells one type of shoe. We believe that it would be beneficial for people to realize that there are different Crocs that are perfect for different situations, and an updated social media strategy such as the sample post we created could help with that.
Through all these updated strategies, we will be better able to bring Crocs into a bigger market. With the proposed shift in the Crocs ad campaign to bring in the adult segment, educate consumers on the current trendiness of Crocs, and grow awareness of newer styles, we believe Crocs can substantially grow. Crocs could face some risks with this new strategy. First, some consumers simply may not buy into the ugly shoe trend. This is okay. No company is going to be able to acquire every customer. Next, the clog is Crocs' most popular product. While marketing other products is essential, we should not take away all the attention from the classic clog. Finally, we believe that there is no monetary risk involved in our strategies because it is a simple allocation of resources rather than new added costs. Thank you for watching, and now we'll take any questions.